Hello, welcome to our FIP presentation, and our topic is about smartwatches, and we are under the supervisor Professor Diyu Bun, and I am Liu Tianyu, and here is my partner Zhou, and so first is a background introduction. So nowadays, many wearable devices are available to users, such as the Android Watch and Apple Watch. And by using these devices, the developers are able to access many types of sensor data, such as energy consumption. And as a representative of these smartwatches, Apple Watch is based on its iOS system, and it also provides many advantages. First, it is very portable, so users can wear it conveniently when they are doing sports, and it also provides many types of sensor data, such as heartbeat rate and skin temperature. And so according to this, we set our FIP objective as to first design and develop an application that can utilize the characteristics of the smartwatches. And we also want our application to have some useful social functionalities. So we want it can really benefit the society, and also we want our application to be attractive to users. According to these three objectives, we have ever constructed three ideas. The first idea is to build a to-do list application. So in the to-do list application, we wanted to create a calendar model for users to list their stuff they want to do every day, and we will send some notification to them through our Apple Watch. And this idea actually applies the Apple Watch's advantage of portability and its pushing service function. However, after some market investigation, we found a lot of similar apps in the current Apple Store. Many people were doing the same thing, so we did not choose it, as we think we cannot make much more improvement. And another idea is about is to build a map application. So we want to plan some user-friendly characteristic function of the current map application, such as the street view of the Google Map and the traffic conjunction information into the Apple Watch, so as to let the users can check this important information conveniently. However, the same problem, many companies were doing the same things. So finally, we came up with our idea as to build a workout application. So in our workout application, we will build a scientific model that can get users to do exercise properly. Specifically, we will apply the heartbeat rate data to evaluate the user performance. And what's more, we will also design a fun part to attract and motivate our users to use our app more frequently. So in this fun part, we will basically give some reward for users if they have a good performance during the exercise. And what's more, we will also provide some social functions for users to let them interact with their friends. And for our own workout application, we also did a careful market analysis, and we found that the current workout applications mainly apply the sensor data acquired from iPhone instead of Apple Watch, such as weight, body fat percentage, and step count. This point was quite different. It's quite different from our application, and also some others even don't use sensor data at all. And another point is that they seldom provide a fun part to attractive users. So consider all these points, we think our app is unique in the market, and our idea should be innovative in the Apple Watch application design. In our app development process, we follow the RUP, which is a rational unified process, which means that we will have a basic overall idea first, and then separate our design, implementation, and testing into several times. And in each time, we will realize a part of our idea to check whether it is good. And why we choose this process is that our application is very new, and we want to guarantee that each step is very good, and as long as we want to do some modification, we can find it earlier. Yeah. So as I mentioned, our application will apply the heartbeat rate data to build the workout application. In our system design, the first part will be the performance measurement of our user. So in detail, we will apply the Carnot formula. The Carnot formula is a formula applied by the current professional players for their trainings. So in Carnot formula, 3 effective heartbeat rate zones are created. By effective, we mean that if a user's heartbeat rate is within any one of these heartbeat rate zones, we think his exercise is effective. In other words, if his heartbeat rate is lower than the lowest threshold or higher than the highest threshold of the zone, we think his exercise is not effective. And in the Carnot formula, we decided the 3 zones mainly by the user's age and the user's heartbeat rate during when he get up, and some other constants. And you can see that we will give some reward points for each heartbeat zone, and give 0 mark if in other zones. And the amount of points is decided by the energy consumption of the user when his exercise heartbeat rate is in that zone. And we find that the energy consumption is about 1 to 1.3 for zone 1 to zone 2, and 1 to 1.2 for zone 2 to zone 3. So we will accordingly give 6, 8, and 10 points per time for users when he do the exercise. So then I will let my partner introduce how these rewarding points are applied in our fun part design and our current implementation.
Okay, thanks. As my partner have mentioned, we have already defined how much point a user will get according to his work exercise intensity. And the next stage is that we want to design something fun, like a game, to provide users with a platform to make use of their point. So the initial idea is that we get a pet idea. The idea is that every user will get a pet, and the reward point will be used to feed the pet, and this will be regarded as its food. And after receiving certain amount of points, the pet will grow up and its appearance may change. And if it is not fed for a long period, it may die. However, after careful consideration, we think this idea may not be attracting to all people and may only be attractive to girls and kids. And for adults and boys, they may not be interesting at all. So later, after examining some papers and about game rewarding mechanism, we come up with a new idea. So the new idea is basically about every user will have a character, or you can call it soldier instead of a pet. And different characters will have different appearance and ability. The ability will be evaluated using ability point, namely that strong characters will get high strength point. And Also, the users can use the reward point to buy new characters or level up their characters, and they can also buy some equipment which can make their characters stronger. But why should users make their characters more powerful? We think that competition and also social interaction can be the answer. We will provide two ranking systems in our application. The first one will be daily ranking. Namely, we will rank players according to the reward points they earn each day. And the second ranking will be total power ranking, and this will be ranked according to the performance of the characters of players. According to our design, players can use their characters to fight against others' characters, and the winner of the fight will be calculated using the ability points, and user can save some animation. When a fight ends, the winner will get some power ranking points, and the loser will lose accordingly. And if you have a more powerful character and win more fights, you will rank higher on your friend's power ranking. As far as we are concerned, we think our design is attractive to different kinds of people. For active game player like us, we will exercise more to earn more points and to rank higher on our friends' ranking. And for girls and maybe people who enjoy collecting, they will collect different kinds of characters and characters with maybe a lovely appearance. Then I will briefly talk about our implementation. So we have designed a prototype which has covered the performance measurement part, and on Apple Watch we have make use HK workout session to get the real-time heart rate data, and the data will be interpreted and transferred to our iPhone app. And on the iPhone app, when we receive data, we will store it in the database. Include the value of data, timestamp, and also data type. And after the measurement is received, we will calculate it using the formula my partner have mentioned, and calculate the points the user should get. This prototype have been tested, and for the second two part, we have also completed a UI design and also some basic user case. We think for the next semester, we will complete the whole system design and also formally design the use case and test cases. The final stage of our application is to deploy it and go live. Thanks.